What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day. It's a nice and early one here. We're starting off at 7. It was supposed to be 6, but my alarm didn't go off. As you can see, it's still dark here, but we got the beauties parked right here. Let me shine some light on the situation for you. That's the beast, that's the beauty.
I don't know, she's pretty ugly. Not much beauty in that.
Alright, so today we are going to be adding some more stands to his truck and possibly doing something on my truck, and then we have a little other project we got to get done. But he's only here till 11 because he has to go Christmas tree shopping, and then after that I don't know what we're going to do. But we're going to start off working on his truck, and this guy was nice enough to bring me my go-go juice, aka my monster, because you guys know what happened in the last video. Still pissed off about that.
Hey, there's still some left in my truck if you want it.
But we're gonna get his truck pulled in the shop and then get started on today's video. And if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel.
Also, let's start the donation for some bigger wheels and tires on this thing. I mean, what is it, 7 inches of lift? That's 0, and we got the same size wheels and tires. We need to change that. We need to get some 40s on here, something a little bigger.
Well, since he's talking about that, there are some, oh my god, this light is so bright.
There we go. That's better. Now you're not so white.
Alright, well, now, since he was talking about that, there are some plans in the works right now for something to be done about that. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to give away any names of any companies or any sizes, but there is plans in the works for that right now. Today we're going to be installing wheel spacers. He picks up from Farfromstock.com. If you guys want to pick some up, check them out. They're a great company. Awesome company on Instagram as well. And
got some cool stuff. Got a badass first gen. He runs them on his truck and that, so they're pretty good. I'd trust them. I wouldn't trust any of those eBay wheel spacers you find. Bora, yeah, they're nice, but someone that builds them for himself on his own truck and all that, that's the one I'd go with. And they're nice and cheap. And they have the best quality aluminum you can use for wheel spacers.
These are some pretty high quality spacers. One thing I would never cheap out on is spacers. I would never pick up some eBay spacers because you're putting all that weight on spacers that stick out further, and if they're not a good quality, then that's just not safe at all, and it's not something that you want to be driving down the road, especially for dating it, because if those could come off at any time, I mean, that's pretty scary.
End up in a ditch real quick.
Make sure to check out Farfromstock.com. Daryl's a really awesome guy, and he has really great customer service, and he's always fast about answering all your questions. So if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to shoot him a message on Instagram or an email, because he'll get back to you in a reasonable amount of time. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the jacks out, get these puppies jacked up and tires off, and get started. On the spacers, the studs are different than the studs on the truck. The studs on the truck are a 9/16 by 18 for the lugs, and for the thread pattern on the studs on here, it is a 14 by 1.5. Fortunately, we won't be able to install these today until we get new lugs, so you're gonna have to get some new lugs. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this beast pulled out and go ahead and bring the next project that we're gonna work on today in.
Ooh, beast mode. What are you doing?
Oh, just installing the ball on the old tractor here.
Ooh, look at that. Street demon. Oh yeah.
This is the real work truck.
The Ppei. Look at them meats on there.
This is what I use to tow the travel trailer when we go camping. It gets the job done.
Look at that stance.
Oh, let me grab my
little
crescent wrench real quick. Just your average size crescent wrench. Nothing big.
The big beater.
Nothing ridiculous.
You get this cold start action. Get this beast fixed up.
To start, we're going to take off these bolts, grind this sucker off, and then we'll start grinding everything down to bare metal. And get prepped. Frame trailer coupler, 2-inch ball. I'm upgrading my ball size too. Size does matter because when you're carrying a big load, you don't want a little ball. You want to make sure your balls are a little bit bigger because that way you can haul more weight. Very important. That's why we're stepping our game up here. Everyone say hi to Turbo. He's getting ready to go to a doggy birthday party. What are you doing?
Taking out the safety guard because no one needs that.
On this channel, I don't think you understand that we are all about safety. And you're over here taking off the safety guard.
Whoopsie.
Alright guys, so we just got a new grinder. Because like I said, I left mine at work. Pick up some wire brushes. That way we can clean everything up after we're done welding, the one between welds and everything. And so we're going to go ahead and get started on, we're going to cut the old one off right here, grind these suckers down, and go ahead and test fit the new one, and then go from there and clean everything up and start getting welded. So our good buddy here is going to get started because this is what he does for a living.
This is my specialty. Top. I'm gonna get this thing straight and flat on there. We're gonna weld across here and weld down the sides. I think that's about the only place it really touches. So make sure we put some fatty welds on there and the tongue part will be done. We might even, because of this hole, plug weld these. See what we can't do, but we kind of have a flux cord machine. They're not really the greatest, but it'll work.
Are you talking crap on my new welder, bro?
Hey. All I'm saying is
this
flux
guy
cord ain't the best.
Well, I mean, if you want to buy me a Miller, then that would absolutely, by all means, be alright with me. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already for a lot of more awesome content coming to the channel. And go ahead and drop a comment down below. So here's the new welder I picked up on Black Friday. Nothing special. I just wanted something that way we could take care of this and some other small stuff around the shop. It's a Flux 125. It's no Miller, but
it'll stick two things together and it'll get you out of a pinch.
And that's all we need. So he's gonna get started on welding this baby up. Everything's all ground down and clean contact surfaces for us to weld to. Gonna weld around all the sides like he said. These 3 holes and a nice weld around there. And then we should be good. freaking jack out of the box and in here. Like I said, we're gonna mount it up in here because this one's just bolted onto the frame and it's not very sturdy. It likes to kind of go out of whack and do one of these and one of these whenever it's got some weight into it. So this will take care of that problem. And here comes the good old northwest rain. I was gonna wash the truck today, but that's kind of out of the question now. That sucks. He really needs to wash his truck. So our first time welder here, rookie. Just kidding. Please. This guy does this for a living, like I said. This guy's awesome. So we just got this all primed up. The tongue's all completely welded up. Got the jack completely welded up.
Oh, party foul.
I accidentally put the freaking
mic cover.
The mic cat cover for the wind in the paint. Oops. Much better than bolting it in like this old one. That's why we opted to weld that one in. That way I don't have to worry about it. And we got that all primer, the bottom piece primer too. Everything's fully secure and is gonna get the job done. And this piece works, which is nice. Like you saw, the old one always got stuck and it was a pain in the butt. So I'm super freaking happy that he helped me get this done because I use this for work all the time. And that old one liked to move around a lot because it was bolted on and it didn't feel very secure, so I want to get a new one and get it welded on. And this one's rated for more weight and has a bigger ball, so I can get a bigger load in there. It's a 6x10 trailer and I can put a lot of stuff in there, so with this new tongue and me being able to haul a lot more weight, it's going to help out with having to take less loads because I can fill it up more, which is awesome. So now we're going to go out and get some shots of the truck and wrap up this video.
The stance won't be on the truck till later. Dang stupid different size lug nuts. Bought a new door latch. Tried to put it on the back there. Locked it for the first time. Was like, hell yeah, backed up and it popped right off, broke.
Update, you guys can still rob the truck if you need to.
Just pop that loose, you're good.
One day he will get that fixed so you guys won't be able to get into the truck. I mean, if you're skinny enough to fit in through there with the toolbox in the way, then I guess props to you, you deserve to break in.
I'm in.
Alright, well I guess you don't have to be that skinny to fit in there. Look at this guy, thinks he can just model on his truck. Well, I guess when your paint's not really that nice, you can just do whatever you want to it.
Like this,
and you don't have to really worry about it.
Don't look at her.
Alright guys, so we just got finished up with the trailer, and as you saw, the wheel spacers didn't work, so he's going to order new lug nuts soon, and then we can get those put on the truck, and he can widen up his stance a little bit, because it's, well, there's not much there to it. But the trailer's all finished, and I'm super excited about that, because now I can use it. So that's going to be a wrap on today's video. If you guys enjoyed it or liked the content, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed already, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Make sure to check him out on Instagram. Always a link down below. Same with mine. Make sure to follow me on Instagram for more information about the build and what's coming up, because I tend to post there more than on YouTube. But with that being said, it's going to be a wrap, so we will see you guys next time. So please, can you tell everyone what happened to your bumper? Because I think everyone's curious on why your bumper's so messed up.
Well, I went out duck hunting with some buddies. Went through his cow field, kind of like this, you know, but really nasty cow poop. Got my tires caked. I had really bald tires before I got the new wheels and tires, and well, some little poor sap in his Yoda decided to pull out in front of me in a turn lane, and she's big and fat and didn't like to stop, so his butt went right there.
Would you say that the reason that happened, that you didn't stop in tire, was because your brakes were so bad because you neglected them for so long?
That also might be part of that.
Let that be a note to everyone. If you're putting something off, don't put it off, just do it. Don't procrastinate, just get it done now. That way you can avoid sliding into someone because your brakes aren't doing good. Unfortunately, the drone took its first super hard fall today. We were getting some footage following the truck, and I ran into a power line because I had it in sport mode trying to follow the truck going like 30, and I went into a power line. I was trying to go up and avoid it, but there wasn't enough time. So as you can see here, this is the damage. We got two broken, well, yeah, there's only one left. One completely broke off. There's one there. This one completely broke off. This one broke off. And these two are still intact. Other than that, as far as the gimbal on the stabilizer didn't break off, so we're good there. A little muddy. Other than that, we're good.